Happy Thanksgiving, my guys and my gals. We out here today with this double rep. If you show off your Thanksgiving Turkey Day attire, let me walk you through it if you don't know how to get to it. Alright, so as we know, it's Turkey Day coming up. We got 2 days and 2 hours for this event at the time of this recording. You wear eligible clothing items during games in the city and earn double rep. Eligible games include courts in the Rising Elite affiliation, courts on the beach, Ante Up, and the theater. Triple Threat Park will award double X rep for MyTeam. You can go into the Triple Threat Park and get that also. If you don't know how to get to it, we're gonna walk you right through it. Central Station right here. We at Grand Central Station. You see that court, that little net right there, the goal. Come right over here, get you some Turkey Day attire. If you load into the park directly, if that is how you get down and you like to just load directly into your affiliation, it'll be right here by your entrance. You know what I mean? You can get straight to it. So let's see what is the cheapest Turkey Day attire. I see a 5K. I see a 5K. This turkey hat. How much is this turkey hat? 10K. I see a 5-day turkey. I see a 5K Turkey Day Pilgrim tee. I see the Pilgrim tee right here for 5K. I mean, we might be jumping on that one to get ours. 5K is the lowest. I see, 3.5, the corn shirt. Corn on the cob tee. Corn on the cob tee. You got a regular t-shirt here. Eat, play, repeat. Okay. Oh, look, 1.5. They got right with us. 1,500 BC for this t-shirt right here. Isn't anything cheaper than 1.5? I don't see anything cheaper than 1.5. Yep, nope, nothing cheaper. 1.5. So if you really don't got the MT for it, I mean the VC, whatever. If you don't got the VC for it like that, you're just gonna get out here regular and be regular. Just jump out here and get this 1.5 gobble beast mode brown t-shirt. Oh, they also got a not so brown t-shirt. So yeah, either one of these, you know what it is. You know exactly what it is. You can throw this on and get straight to work. It's that easy. So now I have the Turkey Day Thanksgiving logo over my head. It is Turkey Day, and I am gonna get to the turkey. So you're getting double rep. Easy work. It's easy work. Make sure you get your free daily spin, because that's always needed. We always need that. And as I also like to tell y'all all the time too, if you come over here to the regular spin in the middle of the city, this is where I like to get my spin, because at the same time I can come right over here and I can bet on the pick'em games and see if I got any wins. This week I just so happened to get 3 wins so far, 4 wins. 4 wins, I got 4 wins out of pick'em. That's 400 extra VC that I wouldn't have been getting otherwise. So let's pick some games for today. So today's games, I'm gonna go with the Wolves. I'm gonna go with the Grizzlies. I'm gonna go with the Lakers because those are my guys. Let's go with the Pelicans. For some reason, I'm feeling Pelicans. We're going with the Nuggies. We're going with the Suns. And we're gonna take the Warriors over the Thunder. I mean, I don't do parlays, but I do this because I like the extra VC. So that's 400 extra VC for me. And you know what I like to say, well, Carlos Story likes to say, if it's free, it's for me. So boom, there we go. We got some little extra VC. And then also over there, Rise Affiliation, same situation on the Elite. I mean, we're gonna get to some extra business today though. So let's see what's going on in my team. Like, don't forget, you gotta do at least 1 or 2. I'm gonna need you to like the video and subscribe if you're new. That's just concrete. That is concrete out here. So we're talking about salary cap today. For some reason, a lot of people don't know that salary cap is a different game mode than regular game modes. You don't really need a bunch of cards that are sitting on your bench. For some reason, you can get out here with just $200 cards on your bench. You'll never need to sub these cards in. You can put $200 cards on this whole bench. Just gold cards that are worth 200 salary. Easy. That is what I do. I mean, you see my record is kind of cruised, but it is not, trust me, but not because of the way I run my lineup. It is because I'm just buns at the game. I'm just naturally buns at the game. And another thing that you might want to do, you can go over to my settings video. I'll link it in the description down below, and I will link it at the end of this video, so you can just click on that after the video and figure out some of what I feel like are the best settings that you can set up for your team in order to make sure that you don't get beat by certain teams. I mean, hey, if you want the advice, take it. If you feel like It's not good advice. I mean, you're going to have to try it to see how you feel about it, but everything is about how you play and what works for you. So don't take what I say for concrete. Figure out what works for you. I'm just throwing out ideas for you to work with. Now, if you look at this here, I mean, the strategy not bad, but you don't have to run a pink diamond. You see my Tracy McGrady's worth 5K. You don't have to run that type of lineup with Tracy McGrady worth 5K. You can run something more closer to this lineup. I got rubies on this bench, some sapphires, but I can also take this and switch this up and clear this lineup and put a bunch of 200 golds on this bench. Easy work. Voila, just like that. Easy work, right? And these cards are just there in case somebody gets hurt. As you see, I'm only taking up 1,600 points worth of salary, and I have a lot left to work with. What I can do here is I can come over here and take, I can really put a diamond, a lower diamond card over here. I mean, Deontay Murray is actually one of my guys. I like to run with him. I'll throw him there, and I can come over here and fill this spot with amethyst players. What I like to do though, what I honestly like to do is I like to take a ruby card and stick my ruby card right here in my shooting guard spot. The ruby card that I always pick because it is so cheap in salary is Zach LaVine, and he puts in work. This card puts in work. Another card that is low in salary that gets busy would have to be this Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown gets to work and he's cheap. It's a cheap card. As you see, he goes for 300 salary cap points, excuse me. And I mean, those are just two budget cards that really get low. And there's other spaces over here. If you come to the point guard spot, another card that gets low at the point guard spot that is worth just a little bit of salary cap points, John Stockton. Don't sleep on John Stockton. To get this card, he is an evolution card. You have to go through the evolution process for this card. But Jamal Murray is honestly one of those ones too that I like to throw at this spot as a ruby card. So I'm gonna go ahead and take Zach LaVine because I know his jumper and I know how to get busy with bro. At the 3 spot, I like to come over here to the 3 spot and pick up one out of 3 players. They're worth 1,200 points, and it will be between Dominique Wilkins, Vince Carter, and Cephalosha. Those are just the guys that I have to work with, and they're all worth 1,200 points. So that's who I work through. These cards, I mean, Dominique is the one that I usually take. I'm not gonna hold you. And if we come over to the 4 spot, I've been running with the likes of my guy Kevin Durant. And at the center spot, I've been running with none other than where is he? Where's my guy at? Oh, here he is. Anthony the Davis. Now, with this lineup, as you can see, we got low enough to where we still have a lot of points to work with. There are a lot of points here that I have to work with. I'm only at 8,100. That leaves 1,900 points that I have to use. Now, with that, we can get busy. We can get busy, honestly. In that regard, I would go down here to my center spot and try to put a center in here that's big body, a big body center. Maybe it's a power forward type guy that's just big body out here, but for a low enough situation, like a low enough price. You know what I mean? So if I come over here to diamond centers that I have available, Marcus Camby is a diamond center that's available. I don't know though. I don't know if I want to pick him. If we look at the situation from my view, I got DeAndre Ayton out here. I mean, we got the likes of Joel Embiid out here. It's a lot of cards that you can come out here and pick and get busy with that do work. They do work. So I mean, with space, honestly, I'll throw him in there. I'll throw a buddy in there for no issue. And then maybe at the 3 spot, we can move it up a little bit and throw somebody like Jaime Jaquez Jr., Jacques Cousteau, whatever you want to call him. You throw him in the mix. It's just, at this rate, you can pick and choose. Purvis Short is not a bad guy to throw in there. Jalen Rose is not a bad pick to throw in there at the 3 spot. Or you could go from the 2 spot. And you have less room to really work with, but can go in there from the 2 spot and figure something out. So with this, I mean, just with this lineup, you got a lot of room to work. You got a lot of room to work with, a lot of room to figure things out and figure out how you want to get busy as a team. Me personally, I mean, a lot of guys are really filthy and go in there with Jacques Jr. and get busy. So that's just my little input for what's going on with salary cap. It's a hard game mode to wrap your mind around, but the way I see it and the way I play it is fun for me. You don't have to worry about these cards getting tired. That is the one thing that people say to me the most is, well, what about when my cards get tired? You don't have to worry about that. These cards are gonna produce for you even if they're blinking red. They're gonna make their shots even if they're blinking red if you're good enough to make your shots. If you're not good enough to make your shots at that point, that's on you. That's not a me thing. That's not a game thing. That's a you thing. Figure out how to make your shots when you're blinking. I mean, but okay, the thing is, these cards are toned. This game mode, it's not about the cards. The game mode is toned way down. It's toned way down when it comes to the penalties that hit you when you're blinking red, when your players are tired. These players perform under pressure when they're blinking red. They just do. I'm trying to get to this 10 box still. You see I'm kind of far away. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get to this 10 box in the next 2 days. See, next 2 days left in the season. We want to talk salary cap though. If we talking salary cap, we talking getting your best players in the game, keeping them in the game the whole game, letting them work and getting busy just like that. So, I mean, you don't have to take my word for it, but you try it and see. Try it out and see how it works for you. And then for some gold cards that actually hit, this Brian Cardinal, he has a whopper on him. Pause. He has a 3-point shot on him a 92 3-point shot. He just throws the ball up and it goes in. We're talking Josh Richards. Josh Richardson is actually one of those. He'll get to it too. Marcus Camby card gets to it. And these cards are just here just in case one of your players gets hurt, goes down. You're going to need somebody to enter the game for a 200 gold card. Some of these cards are impeccable. And then with the way that the game is toned down, in this game mode, it's toned way down. You can do it with gold cards against some better cards. The only problem is on defense, your gold cards really won't get those stops. But if you're good enough on defense to get the stops, you can use this method to get some good salary cap games in, and you don't have to worry about subbing in and out players. You don't have to worry about a bench. Don't have to worry about that. These starters will definitely carry. You pick the starters that you know how to shoot with, that you know how to work with and get to the rim with, and they're going to carry. Zach LaVine is a cheat code. Once again, I have to mention Zach LaVine is a cheat code for a card that is worth 400 to put into your lineup. Very cheaty, very cheesy, easy jumper. You just got to time it. As long as you figure out how to time it, you're good. So, that's the video. I'm not going to take up all your time for your day. Y'all be cool.
Your booze mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer.